Okay, hi guys, how's it going? So, as part of the NextWork project, we're going to start the networking side of the project, and you can see it's a 9-part series. And so I will be doing each of them individually, and maybe at the end, I will do everything together. I'm not sure how that will go, but let's see. Maybe I'll do that. But for now, we're just going to start from the first one, which is build a virtual private cloud. And as usual, I've already done it, so I'm going to be using on my own. However, because I'm not very good at coding or programming, I will be jumping to the step-by-step guide at the very end when I need to detach, when I need to like delete some of the resources that we've created so that I can get the code from there. But for now, I'll do everything on my own. So let's go. So first, we're going to kick things off. Let's access the VPC console and create a VPC. So just click on VPC right here. We could just search for it as well. And then we'll go to your VPCs. We can see there's already a virtual private cloud over here. A VPC basically is like your own section of the internet that you can attach your own IP addresses and IP ranges and stuff to. Yeah, basically it says over here like our new city. It's like setting up a brand new city in your own AWS region. Okay, so if you want more information, you can read on uh, the documentation, or you could just go into the link in the description and sign up for for NextWork and start your project as well. So now we're going to launch a subnet in our virtual private cloud. So let's do that. We'll name this NextWork VPC, and we'll keep it at IPv4, and we'll make this a 16. So let's do 10.0.0.0/16, and we'll just leave it at that. So that's our IP range. That should give us about 65,000 IP addresses to work with. How do I know that? I'll explain it in a little bit. But next, we're going to, what are we supposed to do? Create subnet. Okay. So if we go back here, we can see we've created our virtual private cloud, which is here. And there are no subnets and no route tables connected and no connections. I mean, there's one route table, but it's not connected. Anyway, so let's go create a subnet. So you can see we have three subnets in here already because these are default ones. So basically, there are 3 availability zones in the Cape Town region. So I'm using South Africa because that is the closest to Ghana. If that one was down, I would have used, I think, Ireland. I think that's the next best one. I'm not sure. But yeah, so now we're going to create our own subnet. So just click on create subnet, and we will choose the virtual private cloud we have. And we'll name this public one. And availability zone. Well, we can choose one of them. Well, we don't need to. Yeah, let Amazon choose one for me. Anyway, we're going to choose the side. It basically already selected the CIDR block that we chose, and for this, for the subnet, we're going to use 10.0.0.0/24, which will give us 256 IPs. If we add 16, that's where we get a 65,000 IP addresses from. So we'll just use 24 because there's no reason why we should have that. I made a mistake. It's public, not public. Alright, public one, we're good. Now we'll create the subnet. Awesome. So now if we go to subnets, we have 4 subnets now because the one that we created is here. Okay. And the next we're supposed to do is create an internet gateway. So we're going to connect our VPC to the internet using the internet gateway. How do we do that? We go to internet gateway, and there's already one here again because like there's always a default in here from AWS themselves. So this we'll call it NextWork IG internet gateway, right? Then we'll create it, and now we have an internet gateway. Now we're going to attach this internet gateway. Let's say connected. Yeah, we're going to attach it to our virtual private cloud, which is this, and it's been attached. So now we go to VPCs, select the one we have, and we change resource map. We can see we have our virtual network, then we have public one, we have route tables, and here we should see it's connected to the internet gateway, but I have no idea why it's not showing. But if you look here, you can see it's attached. Okay, I tried to find out from ChatGPT why, where is it? But I don't see it's connected. What could the issue? Wrong region, but if we check the region, nothing is wrong. One second, the region is here. Let me see. Okay, you could see the subnet is still in the Africa Cape Town region, so it hasn't gone anywhere. Yeah, so I don't know what the issue is with that. But if let's see, which, oh no, let's stay here. VPCs, if we check this one, the default one, you could see it's here, the network, and then you can see the 3 subnets, and then we can also see, actually I can reduce this. You can also see it's connected to the route table, and the route table is then connected to the internet gateway. So I have no idea why mine isn't working, because if I do click on the NextWork one, you would see it's VPC public route table, but the route table is not connecting to this. So I'm not too sure what's happening. So let's see. Well, this is ours. So is there something I haven't done? Let's see. Nope. Actually, there's something that we haven't done. I'm supposed to edit. Is this the one? No. I don't think this is it. Let's check subnets. Is this something that we haven't done? There's probably something we haven't done. Yes, we haven't. Yeah, we're supposed to assign this. Attach this. Let's attach this now and see. Cool. So now we've successfully engaged it. So let's check our VPCs and let's see. Maybe it'll work this time. Nope, still not working. Why? Nope, there's nothing. Internet gateway. How do detach? Okay, so let's come to our VPC. Let's refresh it and see. It's been detached. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Yeah, we didn't change anything. Okay. This is the new one we created. No subnet associated. Let's see if that will work this time. Still nothing. Okay, let's do internet gateways, and then let's attach it. Okay, so I mean that's fine. So we have two internet gateways. This one should be connected to the NextWork VPC. The subnet as well is connected to the route table 2448. Let's see, 2448. Yeah, and our virtual private cloud. This is it there now? Still not showing. I have no idea what the issue is. I cannot tell. Yeah, I can't tell what the issue is. So maybe I'll figure it out later. Okay, cool. Either way, we're done. I think, yeah, we're done. We've created everything we're supposed to do here. The next thing we're supposed to do is I'll close these two. And let me close this as well. Okay, so we're still in our region. This is our virtual private cloud. I don't know, I'm just hoping it works. It's not working for some reason. I have no idea. Anyway, next we're going to use CloudShell. I'm going to open this in a new tab. And you'll see I was already working on something here. And so I'll just click a new one. Awesome. And we're going to begin with the secrets mission. Hold on, are we doing on my own still? Okay, we are on my own, okay. All right, perfect. So we open CloudShell. We're supposed to run some commands and then we'll showcase it. All right. So I should just copy this, but I actually want to get a hang of it because I don't know how to code. So I'm just going to type everything directly. So if it bores you, you could speak up ahead. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this. AWS EC2 create VPC CIDR block dr block 10.0.0.0/24, I think. Yeah. Let's make sure that we typed everything. Create VPC dash dash CIDR block. Okay. Then next we're gonna hit query. Oops. VPC dot VPC ID. I got it. Okay. And then output text. I think that is it. Dash dash output. Oh, that's not space text. Yeah, I missed one more. There's supposed to be two more dashes here. Okay. AWS EC2 create VPC dash dash CIDR block 10.0.0.24/24 VPC query output text. And that is our VPC. So we'll copy this. Okay. And next thing we're going to do is create a CIDR block. Okay. Then we're going to create a tag and name it NextWork. So we'll just put the resource here. All right, so we're going to name it, let's do AWS EC2 create tags. Is it tags? Tags. Resources equals VPC tags key equals name, comma, value equals next work VPC 2. Right? I think so. Okay, so that worked. So we can go into our VPC console and refresh this, and we should find the next one, which is here. Perfect. Okay, so this is the default VPC, and this is the ones that we created. Okay. All right. And the next refresh, do we see the name? Yes, we see the name. And now we're going to create a subnet. All right, same format. AWS EC2 create subnet. Do we have to see it? No. Okay, so just dash dash VPC .id or ID, I guess. And we put this here. This will give us an error because we haven't attached something. Yes. Missing parameter. We haven't attached the CIDR block. Okay, cool. So we'll just do this and we'll add a CIDR block to it. At the end, I think we should do just CIDR block 10.0.0.0/24. Is that it? Hold on. But this VPC, the first one is 16, the second one is 24. Do we want, okay, well, fine. That's what the instruction said, so. Perfect, so we have it. So this is our availability zone AFZ2. Okay, and this is our subnet ID. So I'll copy this subnet ID because we will need it. In a bit, we will need it. Copy. All right, cool. And the next thing is, now that we've done it and we've got this, what's next? Let's check whether there's a new subnet in our VPC. Okay, so if we check here, resource map, you could see the new subnets. That's it. For some reason, the internet gateway is not working. We still have only 2 internet gateways, right? So we're going to have to create another internet gateway, and you should see it's to tell us to do it on our own. Okay, so let's try that on our own. We'll do AWS EC2 create internet gateway. I think we should make space in between them. What do you think? Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to follow this format, I guess. But I don't have to add I don't think I have to add the CIDR block. Do I need to add the VPC ID? Maybe. Okay. Let's do query. internet gateway dot and that D small, and then output text. So that says create internet gateway. Internet gateway. Shoot, it means I messed something up. Let's see. Internet gateway. Internet. Hold on. What's different? SID. Hmm. Oh no, internet gateway dot. There's no dot over here. Okay. I see it. I see it. I see it. Let's see. Great. All right, go. We got our internet ID. Okay. Let's copy that as well because we might need it soon. And then next thing we have to do is attach. So we have to do AWS EC2 attach internet gateway to the VPC, right? So to be then the VPC ID, and we have to find what's the VPC ID? I think this is it, right? Yeah. Is that gonna work? Shoot. Alright, we messed something up. There's something that we haven't done. Let's see. Alright, let's scroll down and see. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay, there's something we missed. We should have done internet gateway ID. And then we have to put the internet gateway ID in here, which should be this one. Perfect. That worked. So if we refresh here, there should be one more internet gateway ID. Perfect. Which one is detached? I think maybe this is an old one that we detached. Okay, so this is connected to the VPC2. Okay, so I think this is the default one. This is an old one. This is the one we created first, and then this is the new one. Yeah, let's check the name again. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to our VPCs, and then let's check resource map. I don't think it's gonna work now because I still haven't figured out what the problem is, but at least we can see. Let's see. Default VPC. Yeah, the main route table is this 2739F. Okay. 2739F. I don't see that here. Oh yeah, 27039F. Is that it? Two 27039F. Okay. 27039F. Is it associated? Does it have to be associated with subnet? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to try to look for. This one is attached. They are all attached. So why are we still not seeing the connections in there? Wait, I actually want to try something. Okay, since we gave this VPC a name using the tag, I want to try that again, but this time with our, so let's see, AWS creates tags dash dash. Let's do resources. Should it be resources equals subnet equals, and then maybe let's add a subnet. Let's do tags. So let's go here and see. What is I looking for? Subnet ID. Key name value. Okay, let's go subnet. Then let's find the subnet we are working on, which is, it's not this one, but let's maybe open this one. Does it have a tag? Yeah, key name and value. Okay, so let's do key equals name, comma, value equals NextWork 2. Actually, let's call it public 2. Did that work? Shoot, it didn't work. So what's wrong? The command create tags, resources. Oh, okay, I see a mistake. AWS EC2. Dang it, we forgot to add the EC2. EC2. Perfect, it worked. Okay, okay, cool. So let's check, let's refresh this. Boom, we have it. Okay, cool, 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 cool. We have it, we have it, we have it. Fair. So now if we go back here and we click on NextWork VPC2 resources, we should, yep, it has the name now. Cool, okay, now I know how to do it. That's good. What's next? Now we can see it. All right, now we need to delete everything. Now, I don't know the code to delete it, but it should be in here somewhere. Ah, okay, so this is the one. So if we go to the guided, if we go to the step-by-step guide, and we scroll all the way to the bottom, or not to the bottom per se. It tells us to delete the VPC and then the subnet, shoot, and then the subnet and then the subnet ID. Okay, I have to disconnect the microphone so I can charge it, so bear with me. Hello. Okay, good. So I had to switch the microphone so I can charge my PC. Anyway, we're going to, so I hope it's not so terrible. I'll try to speak louder so you can use the microphone, the headset. Anyway, we could just move this away. Like I was saying, if we follow this first, I need to change these actually, the VPCs that we have. So our VPC is that the same? Okay. I have to replace the subnet ID. There it is. And then the internet gateway, I need to replace it with this. Okay. And I think the VPC, do I need to replace it? I'm not sure. Because the VPC over here says this. I think I already put it in there somewhere at the top. I'm not entirely sure. But just in case, let's do this and see. If you try to delete it, it won't allow us to delete it. Let's just click on this and wipe everything. If we try to delete it, it will not allow us to delete because there are stuff that are attached and dependent on it. So first, we need to detach the internet gateway. So I'll look for that command. Yeah, perfect. The detach one, the attach internet gateway, and I'll just change it from attached to detached. And it's done. And then next we can delete the subnet. No, if you try to delete it, still won't be able to. Well, let's, yeah, because there's a subnet that's attached to it. So we have to delete the subnet first. No, yeah, let me just. The same way we deleted. Delete VPC. Instead, I'll do delete subnet. I mean, it's right here. We could actually just copy it, but I wanna subnet, and then the subnet ID. I'll just subnet ID and delete the rest from here. Okay, and then now we can delete the VPC. Perfect. So now if you go to our console and we refresh, VPC2 should be gone, subnet public2 should be gone, and then route tables, I mean, it's still there. Internet gateway should be gone, right? And we should be able to hit the detached one. Now there are two detached. This one, didn't we delete it? Oh, we've not deleted that one. So we'll do delete internet gateway internet gateway ID. That should be here, right? Oh, there should be a hyphen in between again. Okay. Just go straight down to this. done. So if we come here and we refresh this, we have only 3 left. Cool. All right, so we're done with this part and we're going to delete our resources. So then on my own, if we're going to delete our resources, the ones we created, I'll just click on this, actions, detach from VPC. And then I will delete. Did I create these two? I don't think I created this one. Just in case. Hold on, cancel. Did I create this one? Let's refresh and see. Okay, I didn't create this one, so I'll just route tables. If we delete subnet 1, these 3 are the default subnets, right? Yeah. Then I see route tables is still there. So we can just delete this route table as well. It cannot be deleted. Interesting. But I thought. Oh, okay. I've not deleted the VPC. Okay, so I need to delete the VPC itself. Not tags. Come on. If I delete this virtual thing. Awesome. Now everything is gone. We're left with the same thing. If we check route tables, are you still here? Okay, so it's gone as well. And we're done for this lab. Where is it? I still have task complete. Okay. Okay, so if I have task complete, then it has to be in the step-by-step guidance. Task done, done, task complete. What haven't I done? Oh. Yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah, I've deleted the VPCs as well. Okay, what is Amazon VPC and why is it useful? Yeah. Okay, and then alright, so we're done. We're gonna share our documentation. It will also be in the link in the description and to be on my LinkedIn as well. So see ya.